think going to a music festival, going to see a live band, going to a restaurant to socialize, going to experience something live, we understand the value. But there's so many friction points now when it comes to cinema. I think you have to ask the question also, it should be a fun thing to do. Irrespective of whether the content is good or bad, I think it's always a flip of a coin.
Yeah.
So,
you know, sometimes I think the political environment also plays a role in how well a film does. You know, in the past, propaganda films like against the government would do really well because, you know, people wanted to go and see that. Now I think we don't have the chance to do that, so it's whatever the government wants you to watch, like that is according to their narrative. Those are the kind of films that have done really, really well in the past couple of years, I feel. So it's the mindset of the people today, you know, it's what you're fed and what you find appealing today. I don't think the films that were made today, that were big hits, that they were made in the past, would have been as big a success. And I also feel like social media today plays such a big role in whether a film does well or not. You know, you could have a good film, but if it's not politically aligned with the sitting government, then the film is bound to flop. But if it is something that, you know, they can use in their speeches or one-liners, then I think people go watch that film, they hype the film, and the film also does well. Yeah.
So on that note, and by the way, I've got to address the Kantara bit. You're right. I'm a proud Tulua, so you know, yes. But I think he made a wise call because he made it for Pan Karnataka, but it of course became global. But he did use a lot of Tulu, which impressed us Tuluas. We thought he actually got that balance right. And so before we end, I think we're out of time. I have a rapid fire round for the two of you.
Where's the hamper? Without hamper, no answers.
I'll leave that to Meg. I'm just going to ask the questions and you all could pick the winners if you want. So are you all ready?
Yes.
See, Aditi Devo Baba. Already give it to him.
No, like one after the other, okay? I'm not giving you that much time to think.
Okay.
Okay. So
then I have a problem.
Who wants to take it first? Okay, Zahar. Your favorite role so far, as in a character that you've played?
Blackwater.
Sanju as Geeta.
Sanju as Geeta. That says it all. Zahan, your dream role, which is a character you wish you'd played?
In the past, like as in what do you mean?
Any, like in, you know, like films that which have come out in the past, is there any character that you wish you'd played? Since we are talking mainly about
Gosh,
the role.
I want to be an animated character.
Which one?
Princess Mononoke.
I don't know, I can't think of any.
Really?
No, I really can't think of anything, yeah.
No, I think we should put her on the spot. What do you think, guys?
Yes.
On the spot, literally.
You're not going to get the hamper now, Ramya. Come on, quickly. If you could do a biopic...
I really liked Demi Moore's role in The Substance, but I don't think I would be able to do that.
Thanks for answering that though. Zahan, if you could do a biopic, what would it be?
I go blank. I don't know how to answer these questions sometimes. If I had to do a biopic, you know, I almost got, I got selected, I did an audition and I got it, the thumbs up, green light, everything, and then the project fell apart, and this was 2021. I was almost going to do a mini series on Bhagat Singh. So that would have been a very interesting biopic to do, but now it didn't happen, so one of those things, you know. Then my director released the audition on YouTube, hoping that somebody would fund it, but it didn't work.
Is it still there?
It's still there. Bharat Bala is the director.
Okay, we look for it.
Yeah, it's on, what's it called? Virtual Bharat, his YouTube channel.
This you can
Maybe
answer.
Kittu Rani Chandamano.
Yes.
Yeah, I think her role.
A film needs to be made on her.
Yeah, seriously.
You should tell her, like a brief something on her to Zahan, I think. Educate him on our Karnataka history. If you, which mythological character would you like to play on screen?
So many. I am very partial to the Shiv Puran and all those stories, but I love mythology. And there's so many interesting characters. In fact, I read so much. of late also. So I don't know. So many, even Krishna, of course. I mean, as
Krishna.
of course, so many stories. Which version of him is so mischievous and fun?
You'd make a good Krishna, no guys?
But there are so many. There are so many little characters all across.
But you'd pick Krishna and Shiva. Yeah? Ramya?
I mean, they're the big ones, that we think about.
I don't know, I can only think of Draupadi and Sita.
Madam Padmavati.
Who?
Padmavati.
Who's Padmavati?
Venkateshwara Swami wife.
Correct. Yeah, but that was that. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. A masala masi film or an artsy realistic one?
Dying to do a masala masi film. I want, yeah. The
Opposite.
Opposite.
I've done only those.
Okay, so both of you come from a multidisciplinary background and dabbled in different aspects of filmmaking. Which do you enjoy the best? Because I don't think it necessarily has to be acting. So which, like production, acting, writing, which aspect do you enjoy the best?
Currently, I genuinely enjoy writing, but I have to say I love editing. I hate the drudgery of it at times, but when it's creative, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy editing. I like the craft of editing. I think it's very interesting how you create meaning and rhythm and energy around shots.
Yeah. Editing.
So editing it's interesting. Actually, there are 3 pillars of the process, right? Writing is blank canvas stuff, and it's complete imagination. Acting is this very subjective, embodied way of interpreting a story and jumping in with your being. And editing is this kind of so as against blank canvas, this is the material you have, and now you can play within that boundary, but you can create a lot of things. So it's these 3 pillars that are 3 different aspects of the process.
Ramya?
Being in front of the camera, that's like my happy place.
That's why your fans also love to see you.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting for your comeback.
Yeah.
Yes.
Commercial success or critical acclaim? And you're not allowed to say both. If you're like, just pick one. Commercial success or critical acclaim?
I think commercial success.
Yes.
It's all about the money.
Yeah, I think commercial success is also because I feel the resonance, like the idea of you're able to touch and connect with so many. I appreciate that.
So commercial success.
Yeah.
Okay. If you see a fabulous, strong character in a weak script, would you still go ahead and take the role? Yes or no? No?
I don't know how you can have a fabulous character in a weak script.
Sometimes
Because
it
it won't
can
work
happen.
out, no?
But yeah,
It's hard for me to say that only because again I want the story means more to me than just the character.
If you have a strong character in a weak script, it's not going to work. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Zahan, this one is for you. Your favorite